So guys, we've had a man has pleaded guilty to an assassination attempt on Donald Trump that took place back in June. This was at an event, a rally, a campaign rally that Donald Trump had back in June in Las Vegas. The British national who attempted to steal a police officer's gun in an effort to kill Donald Trump at a Las Vegas rally this past June pleaded guilty on Tuesday to 2 charges tied with the incident. The man's name, Michael Stephen Sanford, 20 years old, entered the plea to being an illegal alien in possession of a firearm and disrupting an official function. Now you wonder why Trump is pushing for his immigration plan. You know, this is an illegal alien who tried to assassinate a presidential candidate, okay? And so you wonder why Trump's coming out with what he's saying about immigration, how it's so important to protect our borders. The man said, "I tried to take a gun from a policeman to shoot Donald Trump, and I'm pleading guilty," he told the judge. Sanford was in the U.S. illegally after overstaying his visa, could have faced up to 20 years in a U.S. prison if he had been convicted at trial of both charges. However, sentencing guidelines call for 18 to 27 months in prison for the offenses after credit for time served, accepting responsibility for the crime and avoiding trial, which had been set to start October 3rd. Under the plea deal, Sanford won't be able to appeal. His sentencing now is set for later this year on December the 13th. Sanford was arrested June 18th after grabbing for the gun in a 1,500-seat venue at Treasure Island Hotel and Casino. Sanford didn't get to the gun, and no shots were fired before he was arrested. Sanford entered in his pleas after his mother, Lynn Sanford, and a lawyer arrived from London and met with him in custody last week. His family attorney, Simo Shahal, said a psychiatrist she enlisted to review the case determined that Sanford was delusional at the time of the attempted attack. Sanford also suffers from seizures, obsessive compulsion, anxiety, and autism spectrum disorders. Michael was not in control at the time of the events and needs help, the attorney said in an email to the Associated Press before the plea at the U.S. District Court in Las Vegas. He is desperate to return to the U.K. to be near his family as he has no ties with the United States. Court documents say that Sanford acknowledged asking the police officer at the event if he could get Trump's autograph, then grabbing with both hands for the officer's 9mm handgun. Are we expected to believe all this? They're so quick to blame everything on, medical issues. They have psychiatric problems. They have all these different issues. But yet you see daily the death threats that are posted and made about Donald Trump, on a daily basis. You can find them everywhere. People just put up videos. We're going to go kill this guy. They don't care. Just putting that out there for everyone to see. Court documents say that Sanford acknowledged asking the police officer at the event handgun. It wasn't clear if Trump recognized the threat before officers escorted Sanford out of the auditorium. Sanford later told the federal agent that he drove from California to Las Vegas with a plan to kill Trump. He thought this out. I mean, how can we blame it on him being in a state of psychiatric problems or whatever? And also that he rented a 9mm pistol and fired 20 shots at a paper target at a Las Vegas gun range the day before Trump's appearance, according to the court documents. Sanford told the agent it was the first time he had ever fired a gun. He also said he expected he would be killed during the assassination attempt, but that if he wasn't, he would make another attempt on Trump's life at a rally in Phoenix, court documents state. He wasn't going to give up. This guy was going to continue doing what he was going to do. Unbelievable. The plea agreement acknowledges Sanford had been in the U.S. illegally for almost 10 months at the time of his arrest. As a result of his plea, it is almost certain that he will be permanently removed and will not be able to return to the United States at any time in the future. Well, thank God for that. I mean, this is crazy, guys. I mean, we're in the last days, okay? Attempts are going to be made at Donald Trump because people, I think they truly fear what he could bring to a presidency. I, for one, support him. He's going to have a lot of people against him. That's just the way it's going to go. But we need to pray for Donald Trump, know that he's going to have, like I said, a lot of people against him. But I'm glad this guy was caught. I'm glad he's going to be tried in court. That's definitely good news. And let's be happy that Donald Trump is okay, and that we won't see any assassination attempts like this anymore in the future. All right, I'll be back, guys, with more current world events, Bible prophecy. We're here in the last days, guys. God bless.